The deep state, they are selectively leaking information to try and damage the president.
Deep state trying to drag a crook across the presidential finish line and trying to destroy the man Americans wanted in the Oval Office.
But don't let that bother you. Don't get paranoid or anything. Don't buy any of those nutty conspiracy theories about the deep state. Everything is fine.
Deep state working with the Islamists.
Every day I have the deep state trying to murder me.
The deep state investigating the deep state.
People knew the extent of foreign money propping up the deep state.
The oligarchy, as it were, of dynastic families and bureau heads and so forth. That's your deep state.
Globalist, New World Order, the powers that be, the deep state, the shadow government.
The deep state is armed and dangerous.
And if Kennedy had to be killed, tough luck. This is how the deep state works.
Hayden, Clapper, Brennan, McMaster, and Mattis all have shaved heads. Is this some kind of deep state secret club?
Hi, I'm Sebastian Gorka, and I'll be one of the panelists for Judicial Watch's panel on the deep state.
As the deep state prepares to try to bring down our president.
It's a coordinated response. The deep state, the radical Dems, the national left-wing media.
So the facts are thus. The FBI and the deep state could have stopped these attacks. They haven't.
Just like San Bernardino. Let's ask why on the other side.
Supporting Donald J. Trump is seen as a crime by some elements of the deep state.
The timing of these 12 indictments came down on Friday evening, about 36 hours before President Trump was wheels up to Helsinki. The deep state did this.
I'm guessing this printer is definitely connected to the deep state.
So we know the deep state can mobilize if they want to, and they can create false narratives that everybody in the media believes. What if Saddam weapons of mass destruction was also a false narrative?
The deep state, they want retribution. They're not going to stop until the president is gone, out of office, or worst case scenario for him, nothing he wants to accomplish, nothing he promised gets done.
They want to hurt Trump before he goes overseas for this historic series of meetings that no president has ever tried to undertake. That is what's going on here. That's pulling the curtain back and seeing what's really happening in deep state.
When I first got there, I didn't know what the deep state really was. I left knowing that it was very real.
This is the malodorous muck of the deep state swamp.
There are some people who are embedded in the permanent government or the deep state that are out to harm this president.
I'm telling you, the deep state's all up in this house. They're not going to find anything, though.
Which is exactly what the deep state wants. Why do they want this? It's real simple to me. The feds are doing this on purpose by running up interest rates to weaken Donald Trump, whose strongest calling card is the economy.
Deep state saboteurs.
The deep state, the bureaucracy, like I guess corrupt employees or something that tell the boss they're the owner now. I mean, this is a hijacking.
He's got people in the permanent government, in the deep state, who are leaking left and right.
And those leaks, whether they're coming from the intelligence community or the deep state.
Not by the Russians, but by the deep state.
Are you part of the swamp? Are you part of the deep state?
Deep state, the pedophiles, the media.
You hate to think the deep state is real if there's a permanent government that operates independently of voters and of democracy itself.
I refused for several months when I was in the White House to use the phrase deep state, Lou, but now I do because I've seen it on the inside and I see it now on the outside.
Honestly, you've got to wonder.